Welcome, welcome, welcome to Samaj 24-hour radio. What's up, y'all? So, I have a guest with me, a returning guest. Would you like to say hello?
Hello, everyone out there in the land.
Are you going to stay anonymous or?
I don't know. It might be intriguing to go anonymous. I think that your callers, your people, your audience, they'll probably know my voice.
Exactly right now. But it's all good because you represent nothing but positive energy. Okay, y'all. So let's get in to our discussion. So we're going to talk about being someone that someone else wants. Like, are you someone that, let me see, how did we say we wasn't word this? Would I want me to, or being the person that you want to attract?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
let's go in. And as our guests talk, you guys, I may come in with some definitions, but it ain't nothing big. Like if she say self-esteem, I may say self-respect. If she say rejection, I may say turning down. If she say introspective, I may say looking at yourself, self-analyzing, inward looking. So we're saying the same thing, but it's just different ways to put it so that you guys can understand and be able to relate, and we could like get some progress made in relationships with other people. All right, so what's up?
Well, like I was saying, I told you this, it was interesting. I was on my way to an appointment, and I'm in my car, and I'm listening to fraternity TV, where Judge Lake is the judge, does the fraternity test. And so there was this young lady on there, and obviously she had self-esteem issues, and she had self-esteem issues, but she had been with a man who had fathered two children by her, and all of the things that he was citing about her were negative, and negative reasons as to why he did not want her. He didn't want to be with her, and blah, 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 blah. And the kids were his, and they were all putting out her. So the judge just had to get with him and say, well, you use this girl as like 7-Eleven. You're coming over, and he said, but his dispute was, well, I can't help it if I go over to see my kids and something happens between us. And she said, yeah, you can help it because you're taking advantage of this girl. You know she loves you. You know she, wants to be with you, and you're going over being with her selectively. But then you're in here berating her and telling her how, she's not, your type, and you got another woman, and you hit her, and blah, blah, blah. So to make a long story short, it caused me to think, because I'm always thinking, I'm always accused of thinking and Googling shit. So, yeah, that's me. I'm always thinking.
Nothing wrong with that.
I started thinking about self-esteem, and the judge did bring that up. And I started thinking about rejection and reflection and self-reflection, and thinking about what would some of the factors go into a person, thinking that they're thinking or not thinking that they're worthy of being with someone. Because the young lady did say, well, Your Honor, I think that, in the end, I have to just be with somebody who wants me for me, and not somebody that I wanted. I wanted the wrong person. And I was like, oh, okay, well, then that's cool. So it inspired me to start thinking. And I think about this. I started thinking in terms of a broader perspective. How many people really go into a false sense of reality when they get rejected? They're it's like they've been caught blindsided. Like, I don't know why this person would want me. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. And sometimes they don't take a realistic look. So that's when that inspection comes in. That's my point about inspection. And, how many people really ask themselves, are they seeing someone, or are they someone that someone else wants? And I know that when we were talking earlier, you brought up a person being narcissistic, and that might be the case, but the narcissistic person thinks that there's nothing wrong with them. Everybody wants them, but they don't look at their flaws. But think about this: a person don't even have to have a narcissistic personality in order to not be able to see their flaws. They just can't see themselves. They never do self-reflection. They never seen it for improvement. Or they have disconnected themselves from that part of their lives where they actually think that there could be things that they can improve. What do you think?
Yeah, so I'm thinking of a lot of different things. So one of the things I'm thinking, I wanted to ask you, so what about women who have been cheated on and they feel like it's something they're not doing, something they're lacking? Like, what is it in me? What will make this person do that? Now, is that what you're talking? Is that a good example, or are you talking about somebody being healthy in a relationship? Can you give us an example?
That's a part of it. That's a part of it because sometimes, quickly, that's when it's brought to the forefront. When someone actually doesn't want you, it's about how you respond to it or how you deal with it, and that's where reflection comes in, introspection, projection, self-esteem, all those things come into play when you talk about that. Because, for the woman who quickly asserts, he doesn't want me, he's cheating on me, and it's because I'm fat, or it's because I don't look that good, or it's because I'm not this, I'm not that, that's when all those things come into play. But think about that, and I was thinking the opposite, when a person doesn't think like that, okay, I've been cheated on, and he's cheated on me multiple times, but it's nothing that I've done wrong. It's not me, it's him.
Right, exactly. Right, but that comes from a healthy self-esteem, right? A confident person.
Yeah, that person is a little bit more healthier. And that person is also, and that person could be a narcissistic person who doesn't see that they don't think or that they don't do anything wrong. Because some of us fit there too. And so what I was thinking was just such a reality or lack of, just being able to take a introspective look at yourself. If you are narcissistic and think nothing's wrong with you and you didn't cause these issues or have these things to come up, then that's still your inability to take an introspective look at yourself. But if you do take an introspective look at yourself and then you start to come up with all these negative things, are they really negative things? Are they really things that you need to improve? Are they really things that are things that that is that probably still has nothing to do with you? They just a person, their personal preference. Just a multitude of things. So it varies. When in the grand scheme of things, if my mate is cheating, the first thing that I'm going to do is look at myself. I didn't do anything. He cheated because he wanted to. But then I have to take a step back and say, well, wait a minute. What am I doing? The cause in the cheat. Okay, well, he wants a baby. And I know that I don't want to give him a child, but is there any reason for him to go out and cheat on me to have a child with someone else rather than just leave the relationship? So, it's just a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things. I just really, really think there's a lot of things that come into play. And I think it's based on the person.
Right, because, okay. So, another way to also look at it, so, let me see. So, taking an introspective, look at yourself. Okay, so if somebody is cheating on you and you good, you loyal, you confident, sometimes you don't really have to look at yourself, because sometimes people cheat out of habit or insecure if they feel like you too good of a woman or of a person. But I'm a woman, so just speaking in general, my experiences a little bit, but sometimes a dude would do things just like a female would do things to kill the relationship. I don't know, it's almost like it's too good to be true, so self-sabotage, you know what I mean? Like, they'll tell themselves they don't deserve you, You too good. Look at you working. I can't even take care of this like you. So they may cheat. So that's an interesting way to look at it too.
Well, okay, so listen, I want to take it one step further.
Okay.
If me as a person, if I got my life, I got my way, I'm stuck in my ways, I got my things that I do, I got the ways I am, and I meet someone, and me and this person, we vibe, we seem to get along, we seem to be okay, we seem to be on the same page, and then all of a sudden we start hitting rocky roads, and then it becomes more apparent that we not meshing, and that we're incompatible, and blah, blah, blah. But see, here it is. That's coming from you. It's not coming from me, because, see, I think that's the opposite. I think that we're good, and that I'm good, and I'm a great catch, and I don't see why you wouldn't want me. But let you tell it. You see 1,000 things wrong, 1,001 things wrong, and reasons why we can't be together, and why I should change, and what is actually, going on with me, and blah, 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 blah. So now we're sitting at polar opposite ends of the relationship, and I want to end it. And you don't want me to end it because I fail to see my flaws and see the reasons why. So I have this inability to take an introspective look at myself.
Right.
If my mate is saying, hey, we were good at first, but as we got to go on, as time went on, and we started to really get to know each other, and I started to really see things, I see that things aren't the way that they are. But so where are you? Well, I see nothing's wrong with me. I don't know why you don't want me. Well, what do you mean nothing's wrong with me? You do this, or you do that, or you're not doing this, or you're not doing this. Those people have a hard time with rejection. Those people can potentially be dangerous. And I looked at that because I have seen it turn for the worst. In some situations where I've dealt with clients who have been in those types of situations, and it has turned very, very ugly, and I think that's a problem, and I think more conversations need to be had around people being able to self-reflect and take introspective looks at themselves, which is why I kind of brought this up, especially after seeing the young lady and seeing her reaction to the stuff the guy was saying about her. She was not in a good space. Hearing those things about her, but knowing that he had been with her and fathered those children, and she was good enough to have sex with him, but as far as his standards were, she wasn't a good woman. And then he later on asserted, now that he found out the kids were his, he said, oh, she's really horrible. I'm gonna file for full custody of the kids, and her self-esteem. I believe, and the judge said, I believe that if you could hurt him right now, you could, the way that you are reacting toward him and the look that you're giving him and stuff. So, when a person is just out of touch with themselves and not able to take an introspective look at themselves and not, be someone that somebody could want, or just ask themselves that question. That's not a real question that they would even ask themselves. Am I somebody that somebody else would want? If you was to ask that question to most people, what do you think they would say?
Yes, they'll be like, yes, I am. Yeah, definitely. That's just what I think. Because I haven't met a lot of people who take accountability for what they do. You know what I mean? For their actions. A lot of people are in denial. I mean, like I told you before we talk, because we talk all the time. I meet women, and I wouldn't even want to date them women my own self. Just like some of the men, because they can't even be responsible for themselves and say, am I a good person? Do the things that I'm doing now? Well, I want my mate doing this. Am I being the kind of, or creating the kind of person I want to attract? Because Percy, that's what I do. You know what I mean? Every day, I don't think about how can I get over on the next person. I'm thinking about always trying to get better, thinking about love, focusing on my future, my kids, family, all those type of things. So I'm being the kind of person I want to attract. So I don't want to attract somebody who's not loving, who's not working. Like, that's opposite. So I do have that every day. I have to look at myself. I have to understand, like, self-esteem goes both ways, but I'm accountable for my own self-esteem. You know, because people will try to manipulate other people. You know, you have to be very, very, very careful. And you and I, we were also talking about intellectual age. Is it a correlation with if you're a female and you're 30 years old, but your mind is very mature, like a 40-year-old woman, but you meet a man that's 40 years old, but his mind is like a 30-year-old male. You know, like, how do you guys communicate to sustain the relationship? Because you're going to expect him to be thinking like a man in his 60s when he's not there. You know what I mean? So a lot come from self-reflection as well as everything else that we know. Self-esteem, rejection, introspection, introspective, all that.
Like, I can honestly say, like, in my person, and I'll take this, and I can take this for the team. I was in a relationship at one point in my younger years, and I didn't like this boy. I didn't like him. I didn't like a lot of things about him, but I liked how we were when we were together, on an intimate level. I like how we were when we were together on an intimate level, but I didn't like nothing else about him. And I was asked, I was told by his friends, hey, you got him thinking, what's wrong with me? Why doesn't she like me? Blah, 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 blah. And I asked his friend, I said, well, what would make you think that I would like him? Why should I like him? I said, you don't even like him as a person, so why would I like him? Think about this. We're unequally yoked. I'm doing things to advance myself and be this way in life, and he's going in the other direction. And that right there is unappealing to me, and that's not someone that I see in terms of longevity and being in a relationship with. And then I had to, and I talked to him, and we had a conversation, and after we were over, so he came back and said, you know what? I had to think about the stuff that you were saying and the way that you felt. He said, and I have to thank you for that. He said, because I was stuck in a rut and I wasn't able to see those things about myself. He said, but now I'm a truck driver. I drive trucks. I go interstate. I have a better relationship with my kids. I've improved. I've lost weight. He said, when you saw me, going to the track every day, he said, I was getting myself together. He said, it was because of your rejection. And I said, but I never rejected you. He said, oh, well, yes, you did. He said, but it helped me. It helped me to be able to connect to myself, to make me a better person, to make me a person that somebody would want. He said, I have to be a person that you want.
Yeah, but you know what? He was ready. I believe, like with our brain, how we got different receptors, and depending on what we're exposed to, that's what enters or whatever, like what we retain. So I believe, like, people come in your life for different reasons, for a minute, a second, an hour, for months, years, lifetime. Okay, so with him, he probably was waiting for somebody like you for that rejection to confirm what he already knew, that he needed to work on himself. But he had to be open. Do you know what I mean? Some people not even on that level. They don't think nothing wrong with them. You know what I mean? At all.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he thought something. He didn't see nothing was wrong with him initially because he was fighting it. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm this, I'm that. He thought that he was somebody, like, he thought that just putting down laying the pipe was enough. Oh, he really was on himself. Oh, okay. He really thought he was the stuff. Like, I look good. I got this. I'm that. I'm like, whoa, okay. in relationships. I'm thinking to myself, like, you want to be in a relationship? Really? What can you bring to the table? How about this? What can you bring to the door? What I can come to the door with myself having 2 jobs and jumping over Cheerio hoops to make it happen every day, and and going somewhere in life and trying and being ambitious and stuff like that. What can you bring to the door? And so I have 2 jobs. You got to have a job that you won't even get up and go and be motivated to look for a better job. You've been letting this company play you as a contingent worker for the last 10 years. So they call you on call. So you're not having a steady income, which leads to you not having a steady home and and stuff like that. So what you want a woman at, or you want to move in, keep moving with people, living with people and stuff, or you want to get good when the company is doing good and they call you on a steady basis, then you're going to get you a house or apartment. But when you're down, when you're back in the same rut, when you going to get tired of that? You've been doing it for the last 10, 15 years. When you going to get tired of that? What woman is going to want you at some point with? What if we want stability? What can you offer me stability? I can bring in my part of the money, but can you hold your own, bring your part in, and can you be stable? Because now I'm 30, 35, I want stability. We're not 20 no more. We're not 15, we're not 17, we're not living under our parents, but we're in the world. So, he thought that he was, he had all these other good things, and he was A1. He said, I used to think that, I was A1. I look good, I'm handsome, he said, I make love good, I got this going on. I keep some money in my pocket, I got a little hustle, and, I got a job, it ain't much, but, it'll do. Well, is that all you want for yourself? You think that that's all a woman wants from you?
Okay, but every woman is different. Would you acknowledge that?
Well, his wife left him. He was married.
But still, okay, look, this no. Okay, because there are some men that are not financially stable. Well, wait, hold on. That are financially stable. So let me correct this. There are some men that are financially stable, but their maturity their maturity age is lower. Like financial stable, 50. They are 50 years old, but their mind is at a 30-year-old, right? But they can maintain financial property. They know about paying bills all the time. They got good credit, but they act childish. They or they don't really have no get up about themselves. They just want to watch TV on the weekend, and, and play video games and stuff. So, what you think about that?
You know what? I cut my car back on because I had to get warm because I pulled up in my destination. So you have to say what you said again.
Okay, so there are some men that are 50 years old and they are financially stable, bills paid for, know how to pay the bills, good credit, but their maturity age might be at 30 as far as averages. And at their maturity age at 30, they are not doing much with their life as far as outside of work and paying the bills. They are watching TV and playing video games and not really doing nothing. So that's what I was saying. Sometimes it's an imbalance because you can find a dude who is 50. He's mature, smart, could conversate. He understands women, but he spend all his money. He don't know how to budget. He don't know how to save. He working, but he broke because he don't know any kind of financial management. So that's important too, right? To try to understand or line up.
That's fine too, because in that situation, like with the guy being 50 and being financially stable and all that, it depends on the type of mate that he has. If he has a certain type of mate, he needs to, and there's not a great balance between them, there are going to be issues. Because you kind of, how they say, pick your battles. You know, you gotta kind of pick your mate as well. Now that man that has that lifestyle, he chooses a woman that's on the opposite end of where he is, and they start to buck heads, and then it becomes hard for him to see why. Then yeah, he definitely is not able to take an introspective look at their differences and see why they're not meshing, and he's gonna, you know, force a relationship, or he's going to be in a space where he is not going to, you know, he's gonna take it as rejection, and it'll be bad. It'll manifest itself bad in a relationship, because these dudes think he got all the, you know, the stuff that, you know, the American dream.
Right.
I'm employed, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You know, there's nothing wrong with me.
Right.
A woman should want me. You know, not looking at all of the needs of the other person.
Right.
See, not looking at the needs, that's where rejection comes in, and that's where rejection goes bad. Goes bad. That's what I'm talking about.
But how do you, okay, are you relating ejection with eagles? Or is there a correlation? Any type of...
Wait a minute, I didn't hear you. Am I relating what?
Rejection with eagles. You know, a person eagle. Know what I mean? Like, do you believe in that? Because as you say, rejection, I could actually feel that in my system. Like, every time I hear the word rejection, it's not looked at as something positive. So you dealing with eagles.
Yeah, so now you're dealing with pride, you're dealing with the ego, you're dealing with ego. So like, what's wrong with me? Why you don't want me?
Right.